Okay, because we've introduced inverse trig functions, and they use that to the -1 notation, so like sine to the -1 means sine inverse, and this notion of to the -1 can often be confused as a reciprocal. This does not mean reciprocal. So this is not a reciprocal. Okay, so this is an odd place to start this video, but this is kind of giving a logic as to why we're putting this material here in the course. We're going to introduce, three trig functions. One called the secant, one that is called the cosecant, and one that is called the cotangent. These are abbreviated SEC, CSC, and COT. Okay, so these are the reciprocal functions. Okay, so the secant of theta is 1 over the cosine of theta. Yes, I know, you're expecting it to be 1 over the sine. It's not. Secant goes with cosine. Okay, so the cosecant of theta is going to be 1 over the sine of theta. And the cotangent of theta is 1 over the tangent of theta. Okay, so a couple of things here. The big one is that this does in fact make the cotangent of theta the cosine of theta over the sine of theta. So you have to stop and think about that for a minute. But the cotangent is going to be the reciprocal of the tangent. So if the tangent is sine over cosine, the cotangent is cosine over sine. Now, these three functions are the reciprocals of the three primary trig functions, the sine, the cosine, and the tangent. They are the ones that are listed as sine inverse, cosine inverse, and tangent inverse are not the reciprocals. So please don't confuse these. We'll be playing around with these ideas of secant, cosecant, and cotangent a little bit in class, but just remember that secant is 1 over cosine, cosecant is 1 over sine, cotangent is 1 over tangent, which makes the cotangent the cosine over the sine. All right, that's it. Thank you.